Hello, let's do Infinidle number 86 in hard mode. This is just 5 Wordles in a row, and it's fun because we get to do some hard mode stuff. So yesterday, our last word was least, so that's what we're starting with today. Alright, we got an L from that, so we must use that L. I'm wondering if it's LA something, so what can we try here that uses some of our common letters? We want to use an R, T, N, possibly. Could get some more vowels in there. How about lunar? I think that's a great guess. Ooh, okay, so that did place the A. So we could be something like LI or LO. What does that though? Maybe LO would be better. It could repeat the A also. I'm having a lot of trouble thinking of what this word is. Okay, let's think about this a different way. What comes after the A? An M maybe? I mean, I think there's a few things it could be. P even? A T? How do we want to approach this? We have to use this L. L-O-V-A. No. Maybe with a Y? Maybe it ends in A-Y? Does that work? Ooh, I got it. It's lilac. No, not lilac. Lilac did work though. There's 2 L's. No I. Llama? No, it's not llama. Okay. For a second I thought it might be llama. Maybe it ends in L then? I mean, that's the only option. Because I don't think it starts with double L, so something like this. L something Y-A-L? Loyal. I got it. Yes, it's loyal. Okay. Next word. We have an A. Let's try... how about tramp? Okay. So we got a P out of that. We have not placed the A yet, so maybe it's P-A. What word would have that? Nothing I can think of that doesn't use a gray. I was thinking of trying pasta just to place the A, but we know there's no T, so that feels wasteful. How about panda instead? Let's do that. Okay, so the A is second. There's not a second A. We have a D as well. Could it be something A-P-E-D? Gaped? Not gaped, but it is A-P-D that way. And we know that there's no second A, so it's probably I-D. But it could be U-D. Rapid? No, not rapid. I can't think. Vapid. Got it. There it is. Alright, we got a I somewhere, not in the 4th position. Let's try Misty. Some good letters. Alright, well we did not get some good letters, but we ruled them out. Let's see. Let's try like a double consonant, like CR, doesn't have to be CR, and then the I, and then another double consonant, or maybe ending in E could work as well. How do I want to do this? Flied. No, there's no D, there's no S. Flyer would work. Let's try that. Okay, we placed the I and there is an E, but not there. So maybe it is I something E, like I-K-E, I-N-E. What do we have left to put before it? How about, oh, I was going to say chive, but there's no V, so we use V in vapid. There's not chime either, because we've used the M. Can't be chide. I don't know if there's anything left for the CH. There's no L, there's no R. So how do I test this? Well, it can't even be while, because there's no L. Could it be I-C-E? We could also be E-I, but I don't see how we would form a word with that. Can't do heist, for example. Could it be E then I? Something like elide, but we don't have the L or the D. Ecking? Ecking's an option. Okay, so it ends in I-N-E, almost certainly. I mean, it could be E-I-N like that, but I can't think what that would be, so I-N-E makes the most sense to me. And we just have to figure out what to put before that. There's only one... Oh no, we don't know if there's only one E, but it's likely there's only one E. It's not opine or ovine. I wonder if quine is a word, Q-U-I-N-E. It doesn't ring a bell. I'm gonna give it a try. Quine is a word, but not our word. So we have one guess left. What is it? We know there's no U. We could be O something I-N-E. Owine. No. I don't think oxine is a word. Oxide is a word. Okay, so maybe there is no O. So what else can we do here? Are there any options for... Oh, wine. Yes, wine. W-H. Got it. Okay. That should have been more obvious. Word number 4. We have an H. Not second, though. So maybe we should end in CH or SH. It could be the ATCH, trap. So I want to think if there's a way to, just in case, early on, eliminate as many of those as possible. Because there's I don't know if ratch, but there's patch, there's hatch, have to start with H. There's latch, there's catch, there's batch, there's match with an M. So how many of these can we use? Preferably starting with H, but we don't have to. Because if we can start with H, then that uses the H that we need for hard mode anyway. I'm even willing to reuse that I or E to get it done. I'm seeing like helps, but there must be something better. Could also put an M in here. If I didn't end in H, I'd still have to use an H somewhere. Maybe I can do 2 words. So I could do something like holds. I don't know if holds is good. Helms helps. The problem is, how do we confirm we're in that ATCH trap without falling right into it? So starting with H, how about I do hours? I know it's not really avoiding any of those traps, but let's just see what happens when I do hours, because that'll test the H first, which is something I need to do. Okay, so H is not first, so I don't have to worry about hatch. So now I still have to use the H, but we still want to test patch and latch and catch. In order to test catch, we'd have to use C first now. So I wonder if I can do a CH word. Like, is chopped an option? Chomp is an option. I think chomp will do a good job. Okay, so there is a C, but it's not first. So if we were, I think that means we're batch, because there's no patch, there's no hatch. It could be latch, so batch or latch. And that we have plenty of guesses. So let's start with latch and see what happens. Hey, it was. Look, I avoided the trap. Are you guys proud of me? I don't know why, I just had this instinct that it might be that. So, okay, so guess, this is the last word. We have finished 4 words, so this is word 5. And let's see here, we are not in the H trap this time. So, let's see, how do we want to use this L? Probably second. We want an E, an N, so like blend. Blend might be good. Let's try that. Ooh, blend was very good. So we have a green L there, as I suspected. Maybe, could we be DL? That's not really that common. No. So the D goes elsewhere, so we could be something L, something DE? Doesn't seem right. Is elude a word? Elude is a word, but it's not the word we need. Elide. There we go. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this. Let's go back over what we did. We had some nasty ones where I wasn't thinking right. Loyal took me way too long to figure out. I was very convinced it was lilac when I hit enter there, but there we go, it was loyal. And then from loyal, I think that this solve was pretty straightforward. We got to vapid. I couldn't get rapid out of my head, so the vapid was hard to see. And then misty, flyer, ecking. I think ecking was a good guess. Quine was not a good guess. I should have seen wine. I should have looked more closely for double consonants that could go before there. And then from wine, I saw we had just the yellow H, and I think this is a good way. If you see a yellow H and ATCH is available, I think it's in hard mode. It's always a good idea to try to come up with words that'll use up those. Even if it ends up not being ATCH, you'll be happy that you eliminated the option. And in this case, it was latch. So I just had batch left, so I was guaranteed to succeed, I think. Because I had used up, with hours, I tested the H first, and then with chomp, I got rid of catch, and I got rid of match, and I got rid of patch. I didn't get rid of watch, actually. Oh no, wait, it started with wine, so it couldn't have been watch. So I think I did that very, very well. I think probably I would have ran straight into the ATCH trap had I not been thinking harder about it, and I might have lost on that one. And then, yeah, this solve was pretty straightforward. Elude versus elide. How'd you do today? And of course, if you enjoyed this content, then please subscribe.